We naturally spend our lives trying to climb. We strive to solve complex problems, acquire sharper skills, and finally master our craft. The assumption is that reaching total competence is the ultimate finish line, the point where the work of learning is finally complete. But there is a specific danger in that satisfaction. The thought, "I already know what I need to know," is the most precarious position a person can hold. This is the quicksand. It isn't ignorance that threatens your ability to reason. It's the belief that you've reached the end of the map. The moment you feel you've figured it out is the exact moment you step off solid ground. In this state, the feeling of absolute expertise isn't a victory, it's the signal that you've started losing ground. This is the divergence point. Once you perceive yourself as a master, your cognitive processing splits into two pathways. On the declining path, the belief you know enough acts as a firewall. It shuts down your intake, deflecting new information before it can be processed. With intake blocked, you rely on outdated heuristics. Your brain cycles through static models over and over, unable to incorporate new data. Meanwhile, on the upper path, the mind rejects being finished. The filter remains active, continuously absorbing and testing new information. A closed mind does more than block noise. It stops the mechanical process of updating your internal model of reality. These internal shifts lead to immediate consequences in the professional world. You develop a blindness to innovation. While relying on old methods, you overlook faster, more effective tools that could sharpen your work. You also become defensive. Rather than using new ideas to refine your strategy, you dismiss them to protect the status of what you already know. But the environment doesn't stop. Technologies advance regardless of whether you choose to acknowledge them. This gap shows the reality of the static mind. Because the world is constantly accelerating, staying the same means you are actually falling behind at an increasing rate. To avoid the divergence trap, you have to maintain a specific posture, intellectual meekness. This isn't about being passive. In this context, meekness is a fierce, genuine openness to being wrong. It allows you to treat your knowledge like software, an infinitely patchable system that is never truly finished. The goal isn't to reach a state where you know everything, but to ensure you are always upgradable. Competitive advantage isn't found in the volume of what you once learned, but in the relentless pace at which you update it. The curious mind is the only one that doesn't get left behind.